Saturday will mark 20 years since the terror attacks that prompted the invasion of Afghanistan. And this week, the trial for the men accused of plotting the 9/11 attacks resumes after a 19-month pause due to COVID-19. It was the latest obstacle in a case marked by delay and secrecy. The 5 suspects arrived at the Guantanamo Bay prisons more than a decade ago. They included the self-described architect of the attacks, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed. Senior investigative correspondent Catherine Herridge has been covering this story extensively, and she's joining us from Camp Justice, where the men are due in court on Tuesday. Thanks so much for being here, Catherine. So let's get right to it. What are the charges?
Well, Debra, the 5 9/11 defendants are accused of war crimes, conspiracy to commit acts of terrorism, hijacking, and the intentional murder of civilians, in this case, nearly 3,000 Americans. This is a 2-step process. First, the military trial, and then if the men are convicted, they will face almost a second trial where the death penalty will be considered. But just to underscore the amount of delay, it's more than a decade since this process began, and there is still no certain date for the trial itself, Debra.
What explains this delay? We are coming up on 20 years now since the 9/11 attacks.
Well, Debra, it's an incredibly complex case, but it really comes down to 2 issues. The most important legal obstacle is the men's detention in the CIA program. Before they came to Guantanamo Bay in 2006, they were held in these CIA secret prisons, or black sites, where they were subjected to these enhanced interrogation tactics that critics call torture, waterboarding, sleep deprivation, physical abuse, and the continued secrecy around the CIA process. So the evidence, the interrogations, the intelligence, all of that remains highly classified. Add to that the military commissions do not have a long track record with death penalty cases, let alone a case this complex where you have 5 defendants who are being tried as a group, not as individuals. So those are the 2 main blocks that have really delayed this process for more than a decade, Debra.
And further to that, Catherine, how strong is the case against these men?
Well, the defense attorneys told reporters here on the island that they want to have suppressed or thrown out all of the evidence that was gathered when the men were held by the CIA in the secret prisons on the basis that the intelligence is information that was derived from torture. After the men arrived at Guantanamo Bay, they were questioned for a second time by the FBI, these so-called clean teams. But the defense attorneys argue that that information is contaminated because there was so much overlap between the CIA interrogations in the black sites and then the FBI interrogations here at Guantanamo Bay. So if, and it's a big if, all of that evidence is suppressed, it's about 75% according to the defense attorneys, and that would leave things like financial records, phone records, electronic intercepts of phone calls, which essentially would really gut the military prosecution's case, Debra.
Wow. So after all this time, you gotta wonder, is justice even possible? This is 2 decades now.
We heard from 2 defense attorneys. They don't speak for all of the attorneys, but they told us that they feel that justice is not possible in the military courts. They said it had abandoned basic American principles of fairness and due process. But the other side of the argument is that in a statement to CBS News, the head of the military commission said that they are absolutely committed to fairness and seeing this process through. But again, there is still no date certain for this trial, and the men have been in the system here for over a decade, Debra.
Wow. Well, the Biden administration, Catherine, they want to close, obviously, the Guantanamo detention camps. So did President Obama, but they're still open. So you're there. What are you seeing on the ground?
What you see here on the ground, Debra, is there's no indication that the military process, the legal process, is going to shut down anytime soon. About 100 yards across the buildings that are in front of me, down into Camp Justice, there is a major construction project going on. They are, in fact, building another courthouse, and they are expanding the workspace for the handling of classified materials by the prosecution. This is a big project. It's over $15 million. So all of that goes to these interesting optics that here on the island, they're expanding the military legal process with physically a new courthouse, while at the same time in Washington, the administration is talking about shutting down the detention camps. Debra.
Well, we're going to be watching you this whole week as you bring us these reports. Thank you so much, Catherine Herridge, one of the smartest people out there on this subject.